This personalized wine tumbler has made over $38,000 revenue. This one has made over $34,000 revenue. And this one has made over $25,000 revenue. That's pretty incredible, right? 3 simple personalized designs on a wine tumbler can make almost $100,000 revenue on Etsy. So last week, for the first time ever, I revealed my #1 best-selling design. This was a personalized pet memorial picture frame that made us over $183,000 revenue. If you have not watched that video, I highly recommend you watch that video. But when my good friend Jesse, if you do not know who Jesse is, I recommend you watch his interview here where he shares his story, how he's made over $10 million selling personalized print products on both Etsy and on Amazon. But when he heard that we were going to be doing a personalized wine tumbler tutorial this week, he wanted to share 3 of his best selling designs. That way we can recreate his best selling design and you guys can recreate some of that success. So in this video, we are going to be recreating Jesse's best selling design inside of Canva. We are going to create this product inside of Printify, and then we're going to get everything set up inside of HelloCustom to automate the personalization when this product starts to sell. So before we can create the design inside of Canva, we do have to go over to Printify to get the product design template. So we will go over to Printify and we will search Tumbler, and we will select their wine tumbler here. So while I'm at this step, before we get into the tutorial, I do want to say in terms of pricings and profitability, this product only works at a profit if you do the $17.49 pricing, if you have the $35 free shipping guarantee on Etsy, where if they buy 1 tumbler, it's $17.49. If they buy 2 tumblers, it's $34.98, not quite the free shipping. They have to buy 3 tumblers to get the free shipping. And you also have to do the $6.99 pricing for the shipping. So again, $17.49 plus $6.99 shipping. If you do that format, this product does have about a $5 profit range. If you do like $19.99 for this product, they buy 2, they get free shipping, and it's actually negative. So this product only works competitively on Etsy if you do the pricing this way. So I did want to point that out just in case if you guys do launch this product, that is the pricing structure that will work profitably with Printify competitively on Etsy. All right, so jumping back into the product. First, we search Tumbler, we select the wine tumbler. Next, we go ahead and we select a print provider. In this case, there is just the one. We're gonna click on to Start Designing. And in the bottom right of their editor, they always show the print file requirements. And this is where you can kind of get the pixel size for the canvas of the product. So in this case, the canvas of the design that needs to go around this product is 3,279 pixels by 900 pixels. So now we can go back over to Canva and create our design. In the top right, we will click on Create a Design. We will click on Custom Size. And in this case, I might actually do 2 times the requirement on Printify. That way it's a little bit more crisp at 600 dpi. So I think we can get away with 6,558 pixels by 1,800 pixels. I would never make it too much bigger than that size, but this will work inside of Canva, given their pixel size limit. Go ahead and click on to Create New Design. And now that we have the canvas size, one thing that I did forget to grab from Printify is the actual print template. In this case, they only have the .ai and the .psd files, which we're not able to upload into Canva. So a lazy way that I like to do is actually just take a screenshot of this template right here and upload this screenshot into Canva and use that as the template. All right, so I just took a screenshot of the template right here and applied it as an image to our canvas on Canva. We made it the full width and the full height. And the reason why we need this template here is because we're gonna have the graphic appear on both sides of the wine tumbler, where we want one of the graphics to be center aligned to this dashed line here, and the same graphic center aligned to this dashed line over here. So we're going to design over this template, and then once we are done, we're going to delete it. That way, again, everything lines up on both sides of the wine tumbler. So recreating Jesse's #1 best-selling wine tumbler design that made him over, I think, $38,000 revenue. Again, it was 60 and fabulous, a little bouquet, and then the name. The cool thing about the designs, when you're not doing apparel, the designs do not need to be that complicated. As you saw, one of his best-selling designs was like boy mom and then some names, or just someone's aunt's sippy cup. They can be super simple designs and they do very, very well. Where a lot of the designs that I create on the products that we've sold, again, hundreds of thousands of products, you'd almost laugh at how simple they are. Where 9 out of the 10 designs that we sold was just a clip art and then a name and a date. So the designs do not need to be that complicated. And you'll see that right here in this tutorial. So jumping into the design, we're going to add a text element. For the text, it's going to say 60. I'm going to zoom in here really quick for you guys. One's going to say 60. There's going to be one that says and fabulous. There's going to be a bouquet, and then there's going to be a name. So let's go ahead and type in 60. I think this was all caps. Fabulous. And then down here, I think the name was Carmen. So let's go ahead and make these a little bit larger. 60 and say fabulous. In terms of a font, I don't know the exact fonts that Jesse used, but if I change the font, I think a good font would be Daydream for this one and Daydream for this one. And then I think a good one for the and the Carmen would be the Pompier font. And then in regards to this being the personalization, this is a font that HelloCustom does have. So you can use the Pompier font for personalized text element, and HelloCustom does have that font in case you are wondering that. So let's go ahead and just get this positioned really quick, 60. And then in regards to the floral here, you can go to a site called Creative Fabrica to download some of their floral patterns. But for this video, I know that Canva actually has some. If you click onto Elements and you search floral, click onto their graphics. The kind of floral that I would not recommend using for these products would be something like these cartoony looking ones. But I think the one that Jesse had was a little bit more of like an older, rustic one. Again, this is for someone who is 60 years old. So scrolling down, I might select this one right here. And I might be able to, let's see if I copy this, maybe I can flip it just to make it look a little bit more full. Let me move this to the front. All right, it's a little quick, guys, but I think this is it. 60 and fabulous. Jesse's #1 best-selling design on a wine tumbler. I'm gonna go ahead and lock this template really quick. That way I can group all of this together. And now I'm gonna make sure that this is position centered in terms of its height. I'm going to make a copy of all of this, move it over to the right side of the template, centered to that dashed line to the best of my ability. Right about there, right about there. Now I can go ahead and delete this template. So this is going to be the design for the personalized 60 and fabulous wine tumbler. Again, that made Jesse $38,000 revenue for this one design on this one product. Again, it's super simple, guys. It only took us a couple minutes to create this design, and this made Jesse tens of thousands of dollars over the course of 1 to 2 years selling this product on Etsy. So now that we have this design, what we're going to do is click on to share. We're going to click on download, PNG, transparent background, and download. That way we can upload this design onto Printify. So from here, you can upload that transparent background PNG here, where it will get added to the product. All right, perfect. So one thing that I like to do before I click on Save Product is to click on the preview just to make sure the graphic uploaded correctly. So I'm gonna go ahead and click onto the left side of the tumbler. I'm gonna click onto the right side of the tumbler just to make sure everything looks squared and lined up. This looks perfect to me. Go back to the edit button. Everything is within the margin on the template. And I can go ahead and click on Save Product. If you've watched any of my other product tutorial videos, you probably know that I love to do design variations, essentially having multiple designs on one Etsy listing, where we would create 4 to 6 Printify products and skew link that over to one Etsy listing. In this case, I'm just recreating Jesse's #1 best-selling design. So I'm just gonna go ahead and publish this one product over to our Etsy account. So that product is now published over to our Etsy account. So if we head over to Etsy, go to listings, you can see that it is live right here. I'm gonna go ahead and click into it now. And in this video, I'm not gonna go through how to set up the actual Etsy listing. If you wanna see how I do my product images, I recommend you go to my YouTube channel and watch this video here. And if you wanna see how I do my Etsy listing SEO, I also recommend you watch this video here. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna turn on personalization so that we can do a test order for when we get this product set up inside of HelloCustom. So if you scroll down below the variations, you'll see personalization where you can turn this on. You can set any instructions, you can set any character limits. I'm gonna go ahead and scroll down and I'm gonna click on publish. All right, at this point in the process, we have recreated Jesse's #1 best-selling design for a wine tumbler. We got the product set up inside of Printify and got it live on Etsy. What's next is we're gonna get everything set up inside of HelloCustom to automate the personalization once this product starts to sell. If you do not already have a HelloCustom account, click the link in the description below for a 14-day free trial. So to get this product set up inside of HelloCustom, we're first gonna click on templates, and in the top right, click on add new. This is where you can upload a PDF of your complete design created on Canva, upload it to HelloCustom, and HelloCustom will convert that PDF back to an editable template. So we're gonna go back over to Canva, and then we're gonna download this design as a PDF. So we're gonna click on share, download. The file type will be a PDF print. The color profile can be RGB, and click on download, where you can upload that PDF here. And then HelloCustom will take that PDF and convert it back to an editable template. This takes about 5 seconds to do. All right, perfect. So as you can see, HelloCustom was able to take this PDF and convert it back to an editable template. In order to create a template on HelloCustom, the first thing that we need to do is give the template a title. In this case, I'm gonna title it 60 and Fabulous Wine Tumbler. The second thing that we need to do is tell HelloCustom what product on Etsy does this design belong to. And we'll do that by clicking onto product variants, selecting the product, and then keeping all of the SKUs associated with this design checked. And go ahead and click on update. And then HelloCustom will know when this SKU sells on Etsy, use this design here. The last thing that we need to do is tell HelloCustom what in this design needs to be personalized. And in this design, it is just the name Carmen on both sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and click onto the text element here. I'm gonna set the max allowance. This is essentially how long would I like the text to get before I want HelloCustom to dynamically make the font smaller to not get any wider than these 2 black dots here. When it is personalized, I want it to be all caps and I want it to be center aligned. And in this case, this is gonna be a name personalization. So I'm gonna tag it as a name. You are gonna wanna make sure to do this on both sides of the tumbler. So on this side, set the max allowance, center aligned, all caps, and tagged as name. That way when HelloCustom finds a name on the Etsy personalization request, it knows to put a name on both sides of the design here. Now that this template has a title, the product is selected, and all personalized text elements are tagged, we can go ahead and publish this template as active. So now that this template is active, whenever this product sells on Etsy, HelloCustom will automatically personalize it and display it for your approval in our approval queue. So for example, if a customer comes to the product and they type in, can the name be Terry? HelloCustom will read this personalization request, find Terry as name, automatically personalize the design and display it for your approval in our approval queue. Where on the approval card, you will see a thumbnail of the personalized graphics side by side with the Etsy order information. You will see the product, the quantity bought, any variations, and what the shopper actually typed in. Where in this case, they typed in, can the name be Terry? HelloCustom took this order and made the following graphic. HelloCustom uses the correct font, the correct color, the correct placement, and best of all, the correct personalization. When everything looks correct, all you have to do is click approve, and then this product will be sent over to Printify for production. How cool is that? What used to take 2 to 5 minutes to personalize the graphic and an additional 2 to 5 minutes to update the order on Printify and update the tracking once shipped can now be done with a simple click of a button. Well, that's it for this video, guys. We essentially went over everything that you need to know to start selling personalized wine tumblers on Etsy. If you got value in this episode, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and maybe share it with a friend who will get value as well. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week.